Chuck is one tired man right now.
I'm like, ring the bell, ring the bell, ring the bell.
That doesn't look like a lot of gravel.
No, it doesn't.
We're gonna see how far it goes. I hope it's enough.
Hi, I'm Allie,
And I'm Chuck.
and we're AlliChuck Adventures.
So this week, guys, we're gonna show you what we've been putting off for
A while now.
years, some of it. Yeah.
Sad to say.
So the quarantine, lockdown,
COVID-19.
actually was beneficial, and in some ways it forced us into basically staying at home and doing things that we needed to get done around here.
Right, such as painting and putting the gravel down and other odds and ends things.
Yeah, you know, some of you may know that we've been like putting off this gravel for about 2 years now. It just, I knew it was going to be a big job, and it was a big job.
But it's well worth it. I mean, it looks so nice.
Yep. So let's go ahead and get started and get you into the video and show you what we've done.
All right.
Well, Chuck is one tired man right now
Yep.
because he just got finished spreading out all of
5 tons.
the rock that was delivered today.
5
from,
tons of gravel.
Rock solid.
Yeah.
Place.
It's turned out pretty good. We had plenty. We actually had enough that I was able to go ahead and go around our fire pit here.
And clean up all the mess.
And we just got to get the grass to fill back in now. But pretty happy with the way it turned out so far. When they first dropped it off this morning, I didn't think it was going to be near enough. But it turns out we had just what we needed. So I know it's going to pack down once we put the RV on it. But it's virgin gravel right now. All new fencing back here. So, Camp Powell.
It's coming along nicely.
Yep. All right, so the first step, I'm just laying out these stones to see where I'm at, roughly how they're going to fit together for these edging blocks. This will hold everything in. Now I'm going to dig a trench. I want to get my edger out. I want to dig a nice deep trench here and put those in the ground flush with the stepping stones and the rocks. That will hold, help hold the rocks in. All right, so we got a little change of plans. We were working on repairing all this fencing here. And we were told by our neighbors that they are going to actually put up new fence on Friday. So now instead of repairing all this fencing here, which I had already started, I had 2 panels done there and did some cleaning on it last night. I'm going to go ahead and start working on removing this fencing. I'm going to save it. My sister needs some, so she's going to take what I repair. And I guess Friday we'll have a new fence along here. That'll be good. So I'm actually going to take this electric box off the fence post, or I can leave that fence post there and just cut it down. Probably that's what I'll probably do, is just leave that there the way it is rather than having to remove it. Let's get my chainsaw in there and cut her off up there somewhere.
So I'm going to take you on a little tour of our backyard. A lot of the major things that we have done are completed now, such as the gravel and the fencing. But I'm going to show you some little things that we've done, and we still have a lot left to do to make it our little sanctuary. So over here we have Chuck's mule that he brought from Indiana when he was a little boy. He had this in his yard up there, and so they brought it here to Florida, and we took it here, and you can see how old it looks, but I kind of like it aged like that. So we're going to put little flowers in the back, and over here is going to be a bunch of plants and flowers. So that's my goal for this area. So this is our bird bath that was given to us by a friend, and it's pretty old. I love getting things that are used opposed to buying things new. And when I first got it, I decided to paint it with bright lime green color, and I decided to change that, and now it's kind of like a sandy finish. We actually need to get some more paint because there's a couple thin spots, but love watching birds play in the bird bath, so I'm hoping eventually we'll get to see that. Also on either side, we're going to put some garden boxes here that Chuck's going to build for us, and it's going to have fresh herbs and other vegetables in it. I'm excited for that. All right, so this is one of our biggest projects that we actually accomplished, was putting in the new fence. When Chuck had moved in, it was already about 10, the old fence was about 10 years old, making it about 20 years old, 25 years old. It was so dilapidated. We had the storm come through and basically break it down. We had to try to fix it, piece it together. And so finally, we got a new fence back here. It was a job and a half. I mean, I actually hurt my arm helping him lift all the pieces, and but we're so happy that it's accomplished now. So the fire pit has been here for several years now. We never really actually enjoyed it so much though, because we never really wanted to come out in our backyard. But we would always use it for burning things, and like if we were in the hot tub, you know, having a fire and being able to enjoy it from the hot tub. But and so those two benches that are there now are more for just appearance, because the wood is broken or rotten, but we're actually going to be getting new wood and painting it and making it so it can be usable. In the back, you'll see the plants that we have. A lot of these plants are just, I planted a few and they just spread. I can't remember what the name of the purple ones are called. I think they're Japanese something. I can't remember, but we only planted like 4 of them over there, and they just went nuts and just spread. They look kind of rough right now just because we were trampling on them to get the fence up, but I know that they'll come back, and we want to kind of clean it out anyways, and maybe plant a tree in the back corner. We were talking about maybe putting a lemon tree. Mm-hmm. I'd like to even get a little bird home or something like that to put back there. Mm-hmm. We definitely want a bird feeder. So we already had these stones here put in that went from the back patio to the fire pit. We just recently put in these new stones here going to the RV, because it's just sometimes when you're walking through you don't want to get your feet all nasty. But we also had some extra gravel from when we put the gravel down under the RV, and we put it in here too, just to give it more of a decorative look. These little stones that he dug and put in here, these were edging stones that we've had from a long time ago, and we actually made them for good use again. So that was kind of nice to reuse something instead of throwing it out. So here is our biggest job that we planned for a long time. Ta-da! It's the gravel, the granite gravel. Finally had to put in from rock solid. It's 5 tons of gravel, which they said that this was the best gravel to be used because of the
jagged edges.
The jagged edges, yeah, it's not smooth, so that way it locks tight. Doesn't really leave a whole lot of ruts. We've actually, when we brought the RV back, you can see just a little bit of a rut, but not much. And we got some edging stones to put in to keep the rocks in. So
it was a job.
It was a job. He spent about 6 hours putting it in, raking it, and smoothing it out.
Yeah, it's about 500 square foot of coverage here.
we're excited. We're very happy. No more nasty dirt and weeds, which our yard is pretty much weeds right now as it is, but
Also, we repurposed some old carpet from my mom's house.
yeah, to kind of prevent the weeds from popping up underneath.
Yeah, we put that down first.
Yep. Decided to buy this wood here to put it back up so it wasn't sagging anymore.
Yeah, they were sagging in the middle, so basically I put a jack underneath the middle
Yeah, right here.
down here and jacked them back up as straight as I could, and then
And then we nailed it in.
yeah, pressure treated 2x4s.
Yep. Okay, so our next big plan for back here is we want to build a little deck. So not too tall, but just enough where we can be off the ground a little bit and have our chairs.
Just a
sitting
few
here.
inches.
Maybe even get a table and chairs. We can sit here and enjoy having food and have a fire. It'd be fun to have that. Plus we have the awning here, so it's just a perfect little spot. We thought it'd be fun to kind of build it in the shape of the curve of this walkway here. So I'm excited for that.
That's gonna be our next big project.
Right.
What do you think, Nikki? She likes
She
it.
just likes being back here.
All right, so that's pretty much what we've gotten accomplished so far. Plus, we did paint the house too, and but we have gotten a lot of projects done over this whole quarantine,
Yeah.
lockdown, and everything. So, if you're new to our channel, we would hope that you would join our journey and our adventures, and hit
Ring that bell notification so you can follow us on our journey.
Well, you got to hit the red subscribe button first,
Okay.
then you ring the bell.
Okay.
She likes to ring the bell, so she gets
I get ahead of myself. I'm like, ring the bell, ring the bell, ring the bell.
Subscribe first and drop us a like down below and a comment, and we will see you on our next adventure.
All right, bye guys.
Bye.